Okay, I am going to show you how to manage your personal queue. I'm really excited that you made the decision to start a queue for your family, and you will be very happy with it, I'm sure, especially if you know how to manage it. So you'll want to go to shelfreliance.com and then log in. And you'll log in with the email address that you gave to the consultant to set up your queue with. And then the password was emailed to you. If you can't find your password, you can go ahead and click this link here that says forgot your password, and a new password will be emailed to your address, to your email address. And then you'll enter that password in here and log in. Okay, so once you have logged in, you will come to your dashboard, and to get to your queue, click on this tab here, the queue, your home store, and it will pull up your queue. Now there's a lot of information here on your Thrive Queue Summary page. It'll have your name, if you're a Platinum Queue member or not, however many points you've accumulated. Every dollar you spend as a Platinum Queue member, you earn a point towards free product. For your first 3 months, you cannot change your budget or your ship date. But after 3 months, you will see you'll get an edit button here next to your budget amount, so you can increase that if you need to. And then to change what's coming in your monthly shipment, you'll want to use the edit button that's on this green banner here. And I'm first going to load up my shipment for March, and then I'll show you on the left-hand side the different options we have to add more products to our queue. So you'll see I have a 6-grain pancake mix, a top seller 6-pack, and a can of freeze-dried ground beef. But this month I don't want these things, so I'm going to click these red buttons that say remove, and these items will be removed from my queue. As a Platinum Queue customer, every month Shelf Reliance sends us a coupon. And so for March, I was emailed the coupon along with the recipe, and it's the Simply Peach drink, which my family loves. So I'm definitely going to add this to my March shipment so I can get the savings on this product. It also includes a recipe with every coupon, so that's really helpful in using your Thrive products. And this is a peach smoothie by Chef Todd. So I'm going to definitely add the peach drink to my queue, and I'll do this by scrolling down, and I've already gone through the price list and added everything that I want to add to my home store. So this is like my virtual grocery store below here, and under drinks you can see that I have the Simply Peach here, and it's already at the sale price because we're in March. So I'm going to add this to my shipment by clicking that blue plus sign, and then here I will increase the number I want to add to my shipment. And since it's such a great price, I'm going to do 3 this month, and then I'll update that. So this will load into my queue. So if I scroll up, you can see I have Simply Peach, 3 number 10 cans. And so far I'm sitting at just under $40 for my queue. My monthly budget's $150, so I'm going to go ahead and add more items to my queue just by clicking these little arrows next to each food category. It will expand my list, and I can add whatever I want. Sweet corn, I will add one of those. So you can see now that I have Simply Peach and sweet corn in my queue shipment for March 20th. Something else you receive every month as a Platinum Queue customer is the March specials. And this is the items that are on sale this March. So I am a smart shopper and I like to get things on sale. So I always refer to whatever's on sale each month to load into my queue. And since my 2-year-old absolutely loves our freeze-dried corn and our peas mixed together as just a dry snack. I'm going to definitely add some freeze-dried peas. And I just ended up chocolate covering the rest of my whole strawberries tonight. So I'll add a can of each of those to my queue for March. So I'll go back here, and we already looked at vegetables, but we're going to open them again and find our green peas. And freeze-dried, it's a number 10 can, so I do want one of those in my shipment. And then click Update. And the other thing was, under fruit, was the whole strawberries. Now these are the only items I have in my virtual grocery store for fruit, and I have strawberries, but these are the sliced strawberries, and I want the whole strawberries. So I need to come down here to add more fruits, and it will bring me to the whole selection of all the Thrive food that I can choose and add it to my queue. So I'm going to scroll down until I find whole strawberries. And here they are, the whole strawberries freeze-dried. I'll click on this fruit, and I want to add a number 10 can. I can add a pouch, pantry can, a 10 pack of pantry cans, the number 10 can, or a case of whole strawberries. But right now I'm just going to add 2 of the whole strawberries, and I'm not going to add it to my shopping cart because that would be if I wanted to purchase it right now. I want to add it to my Thrive queue, so I'm going to click on this button, and it will add it to my queue. So you can see here I have whole strawberries freeze-dried. I've added 2 number 10 cans to this month's shipment. The other thing that I need to add is powdered sugar. We ran out of powdered sugar in our house, and I realized I didn't have any in my home store, and my daughter was pretty upset when I made the crepes a couple mornings ago for breakfast. So I'm going to edit this shipment again by clicking the green edit button and coming down here to basics. And I'll expand the basics list and see, I don't even know if I have powdered sugar in my virtual grocery store. I don't. So we're going to go through here again, click this button that says, or the link that says add more basics. And then I'm going to find powdered sugar, which is right here. So I'll click on powdered sugar. And I want number 10 cans, and we are going to add 3 of those to this shipment, and we're going to add it to the Thrive queue again, and it will load into my queue for my March shipment. So I can see my budget's $150. I am at $155.34. That works for me. And I've got 3 powdered sugars, 2 whole strawberries, green peas, corn, and 3 Simply Peach. Now that I've loaded up my March shipment and I'm happy with what's coming, I want to go ahead and explain to you these items on the left-hand side. The My Queue Summary, that's the page we're on right now. If you go to My Queue Settings, you will see that it brings up my shipping address, and I could go ahead and continue if I needed to edit this if I moved for some reason or I wanted to ship it to a different address because I was going to be out of town. Then it has my billing address, which if I moved I'd need to change that also. And then the shipping method. Most people live far from American Fork and they need to have their queue shipment sent to them. If you, for some reason, are going to be in Utah near American Fork, or you live locally and you want to pick it up, this is where you'd go ahead and change American Fork pickup, and it will be for this March shipment date, and then you can save and exit. If you continue, it'll take you onto the billing information. If you need to put in your credit card, then you'd want to go ahead and click continue. I'm not going to go ahead and enter my credit card in. I'm just going to let it be. But if you need to get your queue started, you'll want to go through all of these settings all the way down through the payment information to enter your credit card. I'm just going to go ahead and save and exit out as I switched my standard shipping to a store pickup for this Q shipment. Then you can go ahead and click on the next item below my Q settings is my Q Club settings. And this page just describes the benefits of being part of the Thrive Q Club. You will receive platinum if you have attended a party and have a $100 budget or more, or if you're a consultant, you also get platinum for free. You can see that my club renewal date is November 9th, 2011, and I did get platinum membership for free. And then it will say if you miss more than one shipment in the year prior to your club expiration, you will lose your free platinum membership, and you'll need to pay the annual renewal fee to restore your platinum membership. And that annual renewal fee is the $19.99. And then it also gives you instructions on how to redeem your points. So if you want, I could definitely go ahead and do that. I've got, looks like 2,100 points that I can redeem. And then the next one is how to add products to your queue. There was the two ways. One way was to use that link at the bottom of the category to add more fruit or more basics to my queue that I needed to do for March. The other way is using the Thrive Quick Pick. And this is very handy if you want to just go through and add a bunch of things at one time. You can go ahead and contract and expand these lists with the arrows next to the category name, and just go down and start adding broccoli and some more freeze-dried onions, whatever you want to add to your home store, your virtual grocery store. These are items that you don't actually ever have to purchase. They're just available to be added to your future Q shipments. So you can just keep going down all of these different categories. And we're going to add some dairy. We'll skip the fruit for now. And whatever sizes you want of them as well. Or if you want to do a case or the pantry can case. You can see if an item's on back order, it will notate it here. So I will know not to add the cheddar cheese maybe to this month's shipment. And you can just go through in each category, expand it and contract it, and go ahead and add whatever items you want. So I just have been adding like a number 1 or a number 2 or however many you want of a specific item. And then when you get down to the very bottom, it just says Add to Thrive Q. So as I click Add to Thrive Q button, all those items that I put a quantity next to will be loaded into my virtual grocery store, not to my March shipment, just to the list below where I edit my shipments to add to each. I'll show you right here, actually right down here. So all those items that I just loaded off the Quick Pick are here in my virtual grocery store below. So then if I want to edit or view all of my products, because say for instance we decided we had all of the corn we ever wanted in our life. So you click on the view and edit all products, and it will take you to this is what is in your virtual grocery store here. So if I said I've got all the corn I want in my life, so I don't want any more corn to ever be shipped to me through my queue, I will go ahead and just remove it by clicking that button, and all the corn is taken out. Oftentimes you set your queue up with a Thrive planner, and you may already have a lot of whole wheat flour, and you don't want it anymore. So you can just go ahead and click the remove button, and all the wheat flour or the instant rice or the pearled barley would be removed from your queue. The next one is edit shipments. Let's click on that, and I will show you how that works. Do you remember me clicking on the little green edit button here on this green banner? If you click on this edit shipment button, it will also take you in through your shipments and give you the option to remove any items and then add items. If you're going to be gone for some reason or not, you don't want to manage your shipments every month, you can go ahead and click this next button and it will show you what is coming in your April 20th shipment. I'm going to get taco TVP, 1 can, 4 cans of raspberries, and 1 can of green peas. And at this point, I could remove all these items and load up what I actually do want for this month. And then I would lock it here, and I could click next, and it would show me everything that's coming in my May shipment, and I could load this up. So I could load up 6 months and then forget about my queue and not even worry about it for half a year because it's already got what I know what I want to come each month. And then this last one is your shipment history. It just shows the items or the orders that have been placed, whether it was a queue order or just a one-time order. It's all listed here. And so I can see what my history has been. And this is also part of my dashboard. So in order to get back to my queue, I would want to go back to this tab here, the queue, your home store, and it will take you back to your queue. So that is how you manage your queue. If you have any questions, definitely contact that consultant that set your queue up for you. I'm sure that he or she would be happy to walk you through anything or answer any of your questions. And enjoy your Thrive Queue and building your home store.